Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are going to be playing the third of four between the Cubs and Pittsburgh at PNC. We've had a couple bad luck games. We've lost the last two to the Pirates, although we had our fourth and fifth starters up there. But today we've got a good pitching matchup on the mound for us anyways, with Jon Lester facing off against Brandon Compton. Compton's been decent this year with a 1-1 record and a 3.97 ERA, and Lester has been spectacular with two wins and no losses and a 1 ERA, which means he's giving up roughly one run every 9 innings. So this should bode well for us. I know I've been saying that this whole series, and I know the Pirates have been kind of down on their luck. Obviously, you see they're 5.5 games out of the division at 5-9, but we're not doing too much better, sitting at 6-8, only one game above them now, and 4.5 out of the division. The Brewers have been on an absolute tear lately. Adam Lind has been carrying that team, as you can see there, with a .414 batting average, and he is currently leading the MVP voting for the National League. So hopefully when we go to face them, I believe in a week, just a little over a week, May 1st is when that series starts. Hopefully we can quiet him down a little bit and knock that batting average of his down a little bit. But right now we have to take care of business here with a night game at PNC, with Jon Lester facing off against Brandon Compton. As you probably saw last game, Kris Bryant hit a solo homer for his second of the year and kind of helping us out there a little bit. And he's also leading the Rookie of the Year voting with his 2 home runs and his, I think, 3-something batting average. So that's definitely promising, but we do need to get the offense going a little bit, and the pitching needs to do a little bit better. We did score 3 runs last game. We didn't get shut out. And we made them use quite a few pitchers in the 9th inning. We were able to knock their bullpen around a little bit. So hopefully we can get Compton out of the game and get that bullpen back in there, minus Mark Melancon. Melancon is a pretty shutout pitcher. So we really don't want to see him. But we're going to go ahead and get into this now. Obviously, we're going to be the Cubs. And we are going to wear the grays. I want the grays. Little grays there. And then we are going to wear the... I'm surprised they don't have... Oh, there's the road hat. I thought their road hat had a red bill on it, but whatever. We're going to have Lester out there today. And then our lineup... let's see here. We're going to have... let's see here. Rizzo needs a day off, so I think we're going to play Chris Valaika there today. He hasn't been hitting too well lately anyway, so we'll move Valaika up there into his spot. Give him the day off. And we're going to move Valaika down in the order at 9. And we're going to have Addison Russell hitting second. We got 3 rookies hitting in a row there. And then let's see here. Who else do we want to take out? Probably Starlin Castro. So we're going to have Bryant play third today. And Chris Coghlan is... he's not a lot of energy. But we don't really have any other options, so we're going to have Coghlan hitting there and give Castro a day off. Otherwise, everybody else seems to be all right. Addison Russell may need a day off tomorrow, but we got guys we can move around to get in there. But yeah, so this was a cruddy night here in Pittsburgh, so we're going to make it overcast. And we're going to go ahead and get it in it, and I'm going to hand it over to Matt, Eric, and Steve, and I will talk to you guys after the game.
Him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. See, the home team's taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set, and they're playing real well right now. No reason to think they can't make it 3 straight here.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. Brandon Compton gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
The out.
Against him here to start the ball game. He's thrown only 3 pitches, yet to tone that ratio down, or he won't be around too long in this one.
Jorge Soler will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. So he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, his strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Chris Bryant will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
From the stretch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Josh Harrison will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That guy right there has got to be doesn't have a first inning lead to work with. This guy's got him 3 hits, but they couldn't push across a run.
Now Lester's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Got him.
Well, you know, a lot of how quickly the Cubs can turn the corner into becoming a contender is going to revolve around the left arm of that man right there, Jon Lester. Now, they unzipped that pocketbook to sign him to a 6-year deal, and the early returns look good as he gets the strikeout right there.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now from Lester. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Neil Walker will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And the catch made there by Coghlan to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We played an inning. No score. Javier Baez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Javier Baez.
Now here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
In now, Chris Coghlan, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Stepping in now, Jon Lester. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Francisco Cervelli will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First offering on the way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes a 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Standing in now, Corey Hart. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-0 now from Lester. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
3-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Out of play. Full count pitch on its way.
Here we go.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Coghlan there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Chris Valaika will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Chris Valaika.
First pitch coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And that guy on the mound, he's been on autopilot pretty much all game long, but he's going to have some work to do to keep that shutout intact, as he'll have a runner at third here following the one-out triple.
Into the box, Addison Russell. Swing and a liner. Foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run base.
Jorge Soler will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Rodriguez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Sean Rodriguez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Valaika is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Brandon Compton steps in now. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, third strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a two-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Come on, Pirates.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Now the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Chris Bryant will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 5,
Wellington Castillo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Now the 2-0 home. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Javier Baez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. Now a hard liner toward short, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Gregory Polanco will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
You can do it.
Now the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled back. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Again, a 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Here we go.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he says now.
Neil Walker will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Go. 1-1 pitch on the way. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Here comes a 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jon Lester will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
1-0 on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Stepping in now, Chris Valaika. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. On to Hart at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And a ball, 1-0. 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Pirates, let's go.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now Lester deals the 1-2. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Pitch on the way. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the full count offering. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
In now, Corey Hart. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Now the 1-0. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
The 2-2 coming. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jordy Mercer will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's the first offering.
Here we go. Here.
And a nice changeup that time from Lester. Now Lester's 0-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Valaika has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Addison Russell will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jorge Soler will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. First pitch swinging, as this will be a chance for Walker at second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow. Watch the reaction here in show motion after this ball's hit. Pitchers have nightmares about balls coming back like this, and this one nearly undressed him as it rocketed into center field. That could have really been trouble.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Sean Rodriguez will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now the pitch. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. There to take it in is Coghlan, and there's your first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Starling Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Let's go, Pirates!
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Josh Harrison will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game. This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Gregory Polanco will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A man on third with 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, you wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while. They're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Andrew McCutchen will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
MVP!
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Antonio Bastardo is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Antonio Bastardo.
Javier Baez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Standing in now, Chris Coghlan. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, this ball's not hit all that hard, but I have a feeling even if he gets to it behind the bag, he's going to have a real tough time getting up to throw his man out.
Into the box, John Lester. Runner goes. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Chris Malaika will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Come on, Pirates!
Comes set. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Ready now on 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Neil Walker will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the catch is made, one away.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but starting to get up there.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Hard hit down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. 0-2 now from Lester. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back but didn't quite get there.
Two. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Corey Hart.
Corey Hart will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, Not a comfortable spot to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dexter Fowler will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder number 24.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch misses the throw down, and they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Now the 1-1. Fouled back. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. There's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2 and 2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2 and 2 offering. Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Oh, and he misses it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Jorge Soler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, and he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Chris Bryant will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's one on to Hart, and they turn the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Jordy Mercer will stand in again. He's blown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And that's off the left field wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Now this is how you lead off an inning. It's a tie game, and you're just hoping to find a way to get on base, but this ball nearly leaves the yard. It's off the wall, and he just picks up his third base coach and makes it all the way around to third with a leadoff triple.
Willie Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 30, Willie Garcia.
Sean Rodriguez will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away.
Let's go! Now's our chance. Let's go!
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first offering, and the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play.
Well, that would have been a heck of a way to take the lead. Instead, now they lose that runner at third, and this game still is tied up. That's why I hate the squeeze.
Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Here now the 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Number 27 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so This might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1 apiece. Willie Garcia will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 30.
Jared Hughes will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Wellington Castillo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, number 5, Wellington Castillo.
And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Javier Baez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late to the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Chris Coghlan will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First offering on the way. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Chris Denorfia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Chris Denorfia.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up, all tied at 1-1. Pedro Strop will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Pedro Strop.
Josh Harrison will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Now this is wrapped back up the middle, and that's what they needed to start things out. The winning run's aboard. It's a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. The throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Boy, here he's not showing late trying to beat one out. He's giving himself up to get that runner to second. I mean, you've got to be able to defend this better than they did. That's an out you have to count on getting.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and you can bet that they'll be looking to induce the double play ball here with that winning run on second. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Denorfia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Neil Walker will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Let's go, Walker.
Here's the first pitch. Runners flaking for the plate. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
You know, they came into this bottom of the 9th inning knowing that they needed just 1 run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 2-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our
Well, again, timely hitting the Achilles heel of this team, taking the loss again. Kind of painful there, especially considering we had a 1-0 lead. They came back and tied it. You know, I was on, but that that those two singles and that Polanco bunted base hit really hurt. And then obviously Harrison came in to score to win the game. Pedro Strope's struggles continue when not working with a save situation, or I should say a hold situation. But you know, what are you gonna do? That's 4 in a row. Gotta find some way to win during the week. As you can see, every game we've lost during the week, with the exception of, well, and there are no exceptions here. We haven't won during the week, and I mean, I know I haven't had a Thursday game yet, but we got a day game coming up, and with Arrieta facing a very tough customer as usual. Garrett Cole having a rough stretch of it right now, and hopefully we can touch him up for a few runs, just as we did James Shields in this game. So hopefully we play up to the competition in this one. We're kind of playing down to the competition right now with the Pirates, who had been struggling, now winning their 3rd in a row, I think. Yeah, their 3rd in a row, and on the verge of sweeping this series against us. So we need to take one, and then we need to go into Cincinnati and kick some butt. But that's going to go ahead and end this episode of Road to the World Series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming, and then also on YouTube at Life Around Sports Gaming Network. And then also be sure to check out all of our Tuesday Showdown, Saturday Showcase, and Sunday Night Baseball games. Those are all on YouTube under the appropriate titles. Be sure to check those out. We do those. We play those we spotlight 3 games a week. Kind of just give you a different taste of a few different teams in the league. I know Sunday Night Baseball this week in our season will be Yankees and Mets. And then the Tuesday Showcase will be the Marlins and I want to say the Mets again will be appearing on the Tuesday Showdown. So be sure to check that out. That'll be coming up relatively soon, I would assume, by the middle of this week. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and keep it real.